President Snow goes on to tell us what happened in the previous quarter quells.
On the 25th anniversary, as a reminder to the rebels that their children were dying because of their choice to initiate violence, every district was made to hold an election and vote on the tributes who would represent it.
I wonder how that would have felt, picking the kids who had to go. It is worse, I think, to be turned over by your own neighbors than have your name drawn from the reaping ball.
On the 50th anniversary, the president continues, as a reminder that 2 rebels died for each capital citizen, every district was required to send twice as many tributes.
I imagine facing a field of 47 instead of 23. Worse odds, less hope, and ultimately more dead kids. That was the year Haymitch won. I had a friend who went that year, says my mother quietly. Maisie Donner. Her parents owned the sweet shop. They gave me her songbird after, a canary. Prim and I exchange a look. It's the first time we've ever heard of Maisie Donner. Maybe because my mother knew we would want to know how she died.
And now we honor our 3rd quarter quell, says the president.
The little boy in white steps forward, holding out the box as he opens the lid. We can see the tidy, upright rows of yellowed envelopes. Whoever devised the quarter quell system had prepared for centuries of Hunger Games. The president removes an envelope clearly marked with a 75. He runs his finger under the flap and pulls out a small square of paper. Without hesitation, he reads,
On the 75th anniversary, as a reminder to the rebels that even the strongest among them cannot overcome the power of the capital, the male and female tributes will be reaped from their existing pool of victors.
My mother gives a faint shriek, and Prim buries her face in her hands, but I feel more like the people I see in the crowd on television. Slightly baffled. What does it mean? Existing pool of victors. Then I get it. What it means. At least for me. District 12 only has 3 existing victors to choose from. 2 male, 1 female. I am going back into the arena.